The year is 2075. The act of watching has faded into history. It is now an inseparable part of your mind. 50 years ago, the era where billions wasted hours staring at tiny glowing rectangles is long gone. People named this connection. But the YouTube of the future is about to turn into the greatest drug human history has ever seen. Welcome to the age where screens die and the experience begins.
By the late 2040s, the idea of carrying a physical screen has become laughable. The shift has begun with smart contact lenses. Reality transforms into an infinite canvas dressed in a digital layer. But the final step is the direct neural interfaces, perfected by the descendants of Elon Musk.
YouTube is no longer a website, but a frequency broadcasting directly to your optic nerves. Even if you close your eyes, the stream continues. The biggest revolution has become who creates the content. Human YouTubers transform into a niche nostalgia product.
The new master of the platform is a super AI called Genesis. There is no longer a search bar. Only your instantaneous desires exist.
The thought crossing your mind, entertain me with a sad comedy set on Mars, is processed in seconds. And the AI creates a 20-minute masterpiece that had never existed before, just for you. But seeing and hearing is not enough. In 2075, videos are now in a state where they are felt.
In a travel vlog, you can taste the salt of the ocean wind on your lips. In a food video, the smell of the chef's dish fills your neurons. This is a magnificent experience, but also a dangerous prison.
The real world becomes so gray and boring that people do not want to leave the simulation. In future history classes, students enter the YouTube archives of the year 2024. They laugh at the images we call high resolution.
They study people begging to like and subscribe like primitive tribal rituals. To them, we are no different from those painting on cave walls.
In this new era, the word privacy has turned into a forgotten myth. While you watch the stream watches you.
When you laugh or get scared at a video, the system instantly records the chemical changes in your neurons. The viewer is no longer a customer, but a transparent data mine. Your deepest desires turn into the algorithm's next recommendation before you even realize them.
But the greatest loss is time itself. While inside the Neuralink, the speed of the real world feels unbearably slow. People give up their real lives to get lost in the infinite speed within the stream.
Outside, seasons change, years pass, but in the minds, there is only an eternal now. For the sake of watching one more video, an entire lifetime is sacrificed.
"50 years later, YouTube has become humanity's collective dream. It is a dream machine that gives us everything we want in seconds. But within this endless stream, the most important question is forgotten. If dreams are more real than reality, what is the point of waking up?"